Today we present you interview made to American citizen about the civil rights movement in the USA. Let's start.
Everyone, we are going to talk about USA history, the racism. We are now with Limon, Jacob, Alan, Paolo, and me, Diego. We are going to interview a United States citizen, and let's give it a shot.
Hi, with
Joel.
Okay, Joel. What is your age?
I am 17.
Okay, are you agreed with this interview?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna start.
Hi, Joel. Where did you born?
I was born in Miami, Florida.
Okay. And what do you know about the civil rights movement?
I honestly don't know much about the civil rights movement, but I would like to know more about it.
Okay, but have you heard something about this topic?
I know it was a global phenomenon in the recent years, like everybody was talking about it.
Okay, so Joel, does any one of your family participated in this social movement?
So I know that some members of my family that live in the US participated in the movement Black Lives Matter in the early 2020.
But where does this happen?
I mean, this happened all around the US, but my family that lives in Miami participated in protests and all of the movement in general.
In Miami, right?
Yes.
And what's your poster about this theme?
So I think it's really important to emphasize our rights and make them count.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you think that the racism to the African American people in the United States increased in the last years?
I think that in the early 2010s it increased, but recently it has decreased because all of the people have worked to make a better community by respecting people of all ethnicities.
Okay, what do you think about the Black Lives Matter?
So I think it is a really important movement because, especially in the U.S., black people are the ones that suffer the most.
Okay, what about George Floyd?
So I think that the George Floyd, the whole situation is really, it's not really controversial. I find it really important that there should be justice about it. There's no actions that justify the death of it.
Okay, do you think it's good to stop the entertainment like in basketball, the NBA, for this type of movements?
So I think they should not stop it, but show the importance of it and make other people know.
Okay, thank you.
So, Joe, nowadays in the present, do you believe that this movement about the civil rights have made some impact in how society works?
I think it has made an impact on how society works because I see more justice and equality among everyone.
Okay, now I want to ask you something. We are talking about the United States, but here in Mexico, do you believe that we have some problem about the civil rights? Or do you believe that in Mexico also is like we need to make some movement to make conscience about that movement, but here in Mexico?
So I think there are like many controversial topics in Mexico, not really involving racism, but it's the many politics and stuff. So I don't know if a movement would make the Mexican people know, make them emphasize more about the topic, but perhaps it could happen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for your attention, for let us get that interview. Do you want to say anything?
I just appreciate the time to talk about a topic like this. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
And remember, if you suffer of any kind of discrimination, please don't be silenced. Up your voice.
Pero te deseo suerte, ahora soy más fuerte. Gracias a todo lo que me hiciste. Tú nunca me quisiste. No sé por qué me insistes, pero te deseo.